I'm not that excited for this film. Are you guys, right now, in the comments, how excited are you for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny? Like, when you first saw trailer 1, and I remember the first time I saw it was in the theater, because I try not to watch a lot of trailers online. I just watch them in the theater when I get a chance. I don't do trailer reactions. I know the channel would be so much bigger if you just did channel. Oh my God! Did you see that? Look at that person over there! Oh my God! This is the best trailer ever. That the channel would be blow up, and that's not what we do. We don't do that shit. Okay, we're not gonna do it. Don't ask me to do it. But when you first watch that trailer, you're like, really? Did we even need to make this? Like, what's the reason for this movie to exist? And trailer number 2 worked more for me because you see more of Mangold's grounded work. When I look at James Mangold, I see a director who is very good at directing grounded, unrealistic films that feel very grounded. Okay, let's just put it like that. When you look at Logan, right? Great example. I mean, Logan, the reason the film's good, not because of Holbrook, who sucks as the villain. Worst villain in the history of any CBM movie. I mean, can you name one worse? I don't think you will be able to. But that film is very, very much not a superhero movie. That's a testament to James Mangold, okay? Now, this second trailer worked more for me, but it still is like, do I really want to see Indiana Jones? I don't really care about this movie. And I grew up watching Temple of Doom in theaters and playing the video game. We talked about the video game before in a past stream, but I got to bring it up again. The arcade game for Indiana Jones, The Temple of Doom, was unreal. You had the mine car, you're like whipping shit right and left, and then you go in and the dude's ripping out the heart. I mean, that video game's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. I could pull it up. Maybe I will later. But right now, I'm just feeling it about Indiana Jones and the fact that I'm not feeling this movie. This film feels like we're just going to do a cash grab. I don't know why. There's no reason for this film to exist. Now, that said, I want your opinion on it. What do you think about it? But here we go. Here is from JoeBlow.com the summary of first reactions from Cannes. Okay, so here it is. The world premiere screening of Indiana Jones, the fifth film. I can't believe we're at 5. But it is. The 5th film in the iconic archaeologist action-packed franchise. Blah, 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 blah. Here it is. Oh, Clayton Davis. Watch out, everybody. We're going to start with Clayton Davis tonight because Clayton is... Listen, I know Clayton. I don't dislike Clayton. I'm just going to be honest because that's what we do here on MMT. The man is very, very much as close to a shill as you can get. He is as tangentially shilly as you can get in this space, okay? I would argue he really is a shill. But there's times where he will deviate from the message. He works for Variety. He has to do this. You cannot work for Variety and destroy films like I do. You just won't have a job. That's just the reality of it, right? You guys know that. We've said this so many times. It just makes perfect sense. Redemption. James Mangold redeems Indiana Jones with Dial of Destiny, a farewell to one of the greatest movie characters in cinema history. Action, laughs, charm, just everything that makes him great. Thanks, Harrison Ford and Phoebe Waller-Bridge for the ride. Okay, that's pretty generic. Let's go to the next one. Adam Review's not real. Adam Review is a guy or somebody who just makes up bullshit and said, yeah, it's a joke. So I don't know why it's in there. Joe Blow needs to understand that that's a joke. Total Film. Last Stand as Indiana Jones is a terrific thrill ride. Here's the review, blah, blah, blah. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, pure hokum of the cheesiest hue. I like that. Good job, Irish Times. Very nice work. Indiana Jones. Now, I don't know. I just like the way it's written. I haven't seen the film. Indiana Jones, the Dial of Destiny, Harrison Ford revels in the last hurrah, which probably should have been a long time ago. Dial of Destiny review, packed with action, nostalgia, blah, blah, blah. Does right by... Wait, hold a second. Dial of Destiny doesn't do right by its heroes. There we go. Whip-cracking archaeologist is back for one last adventure. Okay, it's very nostalgic hokum minus the thrill. Wow. That's really interesting. So Variety, this must be their critic. Let's click on it real quick. The critic, Owen Gleiberman, who is a very good critic, he actually is Exhilaration's gone. And then you've got this. By the way, this is great. This is perfect. Okay, so I have it up here. So look. So this is Owen Gleiberman's review on Variety. So you have this is the good cop, bad cop, right? So you've got Clayton saying it's fun and oh my gosh, Indiana Jones, what a way to finish. And then you have the review from Gleiberman from Variety saying it's the exhilaration's gone. That is how the trades have to operate, right? So one person says it's not great, the other person says it's fun, therefore they can tell Disney, listen, we gave you a 50-50. We gave you a split vote. That's how this works, okay? That's just how it works. A couple more. Here's the thing. It's always hard, even when we did the Flash and the Shill thing, it was just really a conversation. I don't know, because I haven't seen the film. Obviously, I'll be able to confirm it. Imagine me going off on Fast X. I would have gone off on my review of Fast X, right? So go back and remember Fast X when I said it's the Infinity War of the Fast and Furious franchise. If I was doing a live stream reading my tweet, I'd be like, okay, who's this Eric Weber guy? Okay, buddy. Okay, the Infinity War, right? So I will fully admit that I don't know. I'm flying blind here, right? So I'm just going, but I just want to point out the things that I notice, which is one Variety, yes, one Variety, no. That's a way to keep the studios happy, so they keep advertising with the thing. All right, let's go to the comments here. I don't think we need to read anymore. But yes, we just read a few. Let's see. Let's go for a few. Let's go to the end here. Get in with the super chat if you want to get in. We're not going to go too long tonight. We're going about 45 max. It might be shorter tonight, so come in. Indy 5's going to bomb. I agree with this, 100% real opinion. Its budget is way too high for any profit to be made, and there's zero hype. I agree 1,000,000%, and this is why Disney took it to Cannes to try to generate some kind of buzz. There's no buzz for this film. Let me tell you, if there is no buzz for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny from me, a Gen Xer who grew up with Indiana Jones, I don't want to see the movie. Do you think that Gen Z wants to see this shit? They have no interest. This film is going to be in big trouble. I did a podcast the other day with the Box Office Boys, and we talked about the film that I thought was in the biggest trouble or could be really in trouble this summer. The one that came to mind is actually Barbie, and I'll explain that at a later date. But right behind it is Indiana Jones 5, because I just don't see who's excited for this movie, especially when these reviews and these early reactions just aren't strong enough. Here's a question. Which is stronger? It's a thrill ride, right? Exactly. It's totally hollow. Which is more glowing? It's a thrill ride or someone calling a film the Infinity War of the franchise? Oh, hello. My Fast X, way more glowing than something a thrill ride. So you know I'm high on Fast X. These people aren't high on this film. You can tell. The reactions aren't that great. They're just like whatever.